Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land.
Hey.
Y'all say happy birthday to my boy. He turned 15 today.
Woo!
Uh, wow. We just got done watching Unplanned, which is a evangelical Christian propaganda movie that's anti-abortion. So, for those of you who do not want to hear about the subject of abortion, you could just skip this one right now.
Yeah. Fun fact, this movie was the very first R-rated PureFlix film. And you can
It
probably understand why.
it got an R rating for the scenes of abortion, which, not gonna lie, they're disturbing.
Mm-hmm. They are. They're actually kind of disturbing.
This movie, in my opinion, and I know it's just my opinion, and my son will share his in just a second. Um, I believe that it is a exploitation film that is meant to exploit people's fears and hatred towards both pro-lifers and pro-choice people. It is not going to in any way, shape, or form provide any kind of solution to that debate.
In my opinion of this movie, I think it's just religious propaganda by PureFlix. That's exactly what I think of it. And if you guys don't know who we're talking about, PureFlix, they make a lot of religious films, like the God's Not Dead series, which I actually do like, uh, except maybe two.
It was made on, or it was rather, came out March 29th, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
It was produced for a budget for around $6 million or so, and it made $21 million on return.
That's crazy. Plus, this film was actually shown in churches.
Yeah, that did happen all across the country, and as I said a few minutes ago, it doesn't provide any kind of answer. You know, it shows the most graphic parts of an abortion procedure, and I don't know if that's what actually happens, but such is the case that we don't really need to see these things put on display.
Yeah, you know, like in the movie, one of the main bad guys, I put that in quotation marks because it doesn't really have a villain, because both sides are treated as the villains in this situation. The pro-choicers and the pro-lifers are both treated as the
Well,
bad
of
guys.
course, though, there is an extreme bias to the Planned Parenthood because that's who the main bad guys are, in quotation marks, because they act like a bunch of comedic supervillains, really, with you're messing with the most powerful organization on the planet.
And I'm like, excuse me. Has anybody not heard of the FBI or the Secret Services or MI6 or ISIS? Anybody?
And I don't know. I mean, it didn't prove any kind of point. It's not something that pro-lifers or pro-choicers would watch, really.
When watching this movie, I'm a Christian, alright? And the key demographic for this movie is Christians. As we're going to get later on into one of our other reviews, Breaking the Press, this movie didn't do a good job of portraying its message. They just beat you over the head with it. They're just like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, and we're like, all right, we get it.
And it wasn't very well acted, I thought. Because there was the over-the-top bad guyness
of Planned
of
Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
Oh yeah, not forget the crap disclaimer at the end.
Yeah, well, of course, Planned Parenthood wouldn't have anything to do with this. It vilifies them in every aspect of the form and doesn't point out any kind of positives that the clinic might provide. It's all about. They make it seem like that this is a business where they're selling abortions to women, okay? And I just couldn't believe it.
No, Planned Parenthood, if you guys don't know, is about trying to decrease abortions, not
By decreasing the amount of unplanned pregnancies.
yeah, because that's what most abortions are.
Yeah. So, but we're going to stay out of that because
Yeah.
that's a sticky topic, and
It
we
is.
really don't want to have to. We're not going to state our opinions on that.
No.
We keep these videos for our entertainment and the review. So, getting back to it, I can say that the movie, on a positive note, was pretty well shot overall. I thought
It was, and that's another thing I liked about it was cinematography. You know, you got a beautiful view of the town itself, and not so beautiful view of the abortion scenes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could have just cut that out altogether, and really you could have gotten the same point across. Now, while I don't agree with the point that the movie was making in at all, really, the director and the makers of the film did have a clear cut vision as to the type of film that they wanted to make, and they made it. So I'll give them props for that.
Yeah, good job with sticking to your gut on that. And Pure Flakes is like, oh, perfect. And then they're like, excuse me, MPAA, but why is our film rated R? We want a PG-13. And they're like, let's see. You have alcohol consumption. Yeah, that's something. You have lots of blood. Yeah, you have drug use. Oh yeah, and you also have graphic scenes of abortion. Yeah, you're getting an R rating.
Yeah, but that having been said, I think I'll give this one 1.25 stars. I mean, there was a little effort put forth as far as the vision that they wanted to do. So
this
there's
might
that.
be our most highest rated. This might be our most highest rated. I hate this movie yet, Dad.
Yeah, it might, but that's purely for the amount of effort that they put into it. Because
yeah, I'm
clearly this is not a movie that anybody really demanded to see in the first place.
I'm gonna give this 1.25 star as well, mostly for the effort that they put into this. You know, the acting was kind of horrible. But that was mostly because of the script and the way that the characters came across, like Planned Parenthood themselves.
And naturally, this movie, actually, another fact about it is it had to be produced and filmed in secret because of the protests that would have been involved. Which, you're not going to change anybody's opinion on this issue as far as a movie like this. So, final summarization of this is, once again, it's a Christian propaganda piece, and I'm saying this from someone who has Christian beliefs too, that it's a propaganda piece that's only going to exploit. It's not in any way, shape, or form going to provide any kind of solution.
A mama bear is up.
Anyways, guys, that's it for now. We'll see you next time. Peace and love from Denny and Son. Bye.